All right, Shelby, welcome. My name's Arun Pant again. I work in Columbia, Maryland for Columbia Association. I'm the assistant general manager here, and really looking forward to talking about a little bit about you and kind of your story and presenting you with a neat item from the PTR Foundation. So I'll turn it over to you just for a quick introduction.
That sounds great. Yeah, my name is Shelby Baron. I am a former high performance wheelchair tennis player. I'm originally from Honolulu, Hawaii, and now I work for the USTA down in Orlando, Florida.
Wonderful. Thanks, Shelby. So, Shelby, I was reading up, on kind of your bio. It was amazing just, reading about you, and I'm looking forward to the next, 5, 10 minutes here just to get to know a little bit about you. So, I've just got a few questions I'd like to kind of run by you and kind of get some inspiration from you. So, my first question is, why is it important to give back to the community sport, whether it be tennis, any sports, how has that kind of influenced you and kind of shape and mold you?
So I think it's super important to give back to your community, and I have several examples of this. But when I think of my community back in Hawaii, I would not be where I am today without them. And I had so many supporters from all over, and they all helped me in different ways, whether or not it was financially so that I could get to tournaments and get the training that I needed, whether it was coaching, so that I could get to the high performance level that I'm at today, or even just the support and having that belief in me, so that I could keep on competing and keep shooting and setting my goals really high. I have so much support from family and friends and teammates and coaches, as well as my Hawaii Pacific USTA section back home. And they all have shaped who I am today. And I think it's very important to give back to the community so that I can help, a future star of tennis or somebody that wants to be in the industry, anything like that. It's very important to be able to give back in that way.
Wonderful. Appreciate it. The next question I have is, what are some ways that young girls can give back, especially, in this industry for racket sports where, there's a shortage of younger pros but also females that, what are some ways that, young women can get involved?
I think just getting out there and finding events to be a part of. I did a lot of volunteering when I was younger and even when I was older and in college. And just being around that environment and meeting people and making those connections, getting yourself out there, that's so important for others to see who you are, what you can do, and even for yourself to see what you're interested in. Like, I didn't know that tennis could be a profession when I was younger, so I got a major in speech therapy, but I'm here now, I'm in the industry, and I have no intention of going back soon.
Love it. Well, you kind of touched on this in your answer there, but what do you think are some ways that what do you have to do to grow in this career or your career, especially with, where we're struggling getting younger pros in? What are some things that you have done or thought of?
So in order to grow, this PTR conference that I attended last month was my first big conference that I was at, but it was actually really helpful for me because I was able to meet so many people within the industry. And as well as there were so many courses that I could take in continuing ed and kind of figure out what I wanted to do with my pathway and how to grow, how to network, how to develop, as well as there's the PTRW group that you can be a part of, and you can kind of hear their stories within the safe space. And I know it's open to all, but for me, I think that's a really important part of just being able to grow and network is being surrounded by peers of your gender and in similar situations.
Wonderful. Shelby, the last question I have is, who else has inspired you along your journey?
There have been so many people that have inspired me. I know that when you think about like the people that inspire you most, it's parents, teachers, and coaches. For me, I'll speak about a coach that she actually passed away a couple years ago, but she worked for the Hawaii Pacific section. She was the director of junior competition. Mimi Kennel, and she really inspired me in so many different ways. Not only was she super passionate about coaching me on court and getting me to the next level, but she supported me. She took me to tournaments and hyped me up, and she really motivated me to just become a better person. And she knew that I could be more than what I thought I could be, right? So she inspired me to reach my goals, shoot even further, and just keep going.
Wonderful. Well, Shelby, I appreciate you taking, a few minutes to answer some of these questions. So I am so honored to be, extending this kind of next news to you. So you're going to be getting a certificate mailed to you, and the award is the Billie Jean King Champions of Excellence from the PTR Foundation. Also, I'm very honored to say that you're going to be getting $500 from the PTR Foundation towards your tennis programs, towards continuing education, anything that you'd like to use on that. So I'm very honored to at least be sharing that news, and I know they'll be following up with you after this as well.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Of course. Well, thank you again for your time. It was great getting to talk to you and looking forward to hopefully staying in touch.
All right, thank you very much.
Take care.
All right, bye.
Bye.